Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV as Russia, where we used to start as Novgorod. We want to go for the Frozen Assets achievement, which we have to have 90% of the trade power in the YC trade node and make that trade power node in the most powerful trade node in the world. We have 70 ducats in there, and there's 100 ducats in the English Channel. We keep growing, but so do they, and this is infuriating. We may just have to go and beat up some people in the channel at some point. That incoming from the North Sea. If we got that cut off, we'd be fine. I don't know if we could just build a giant trade fleet and send it there. Maybe that works. We can try that at some point. For now, we're at war with Afghanistan, Transoceania, and their friends, one of which is Jaunpur. The only relevant friend here. Not that we have... Ooh. We don't have big issues fighting those guys, but we don't want to take that battle. Where are you running anyway? Fergana. Okay, let's just meet up here. Do I have a general for you? I do not. So many armies, so few generals. Also none good generals. We saw that in our fight against the Ottomans recently when we just got trounced by their generals. Ugh, Afghan peasants? Not nice. Let's move. I'm moving through there anyway, that's fine. I think I go for this fight here. I hate fighting in mountains against them. And they also have better generals than I do, but I kinda just need to get rid of those Jaunpuri. And I think we still have much better tech, right? Nah. Not really. We have one tech ahead. Just hope it works. We have a bunch of morale bonuses that we took for the fight against the Ottomans. We are in our thingamabob, something age, golden age, and we have Defender of the Faith, which makes technology more expensive. Oh wow, look at that morale advantage. Crunch, you say? You say crunch? I say crunch. Well, we lose a lot of guys here, but it's in mountains. Still killed more than we lost when we attacked straight into mountains. So that's good. Now we should be able to just take these mountains and come out of the mountains and not fight in the mountains again. I'm looking to pursue out Afghanistan soonish. I'm also looking to sort out Mara, just cause. Converting people left and right, but I'm conquering territory faster than I can convert. Unfortunately, daily my subject is not Orthodox, so they didn't convert to a religion that I would like, but hey, it's fine. It's fine. Also, we're not gaining a lot of Diplo power because we're spending how much on annexing daily? Just 3, still. We seem to be very slow at grabbing that Diplo. Maybe it's just a matter of perception, because we're constantly at war and constantly paused. Afghanistan is also dying to Balochistan. Interesting. Not the biggest fan of that. I mean, we don't want that land, so it's fine, I guess. But what is the land we want? We just need to make sure that they do not get to take that. This is what we want. So core and down. So Bamyan's kinda in a dangerous position here. Let's just send a guy to Bamyan. Make sure that we get there before Balochistan does. Gain unrest in Ekaterinburg and Ekaterinburg. A lot of Ekaterins. Ekaterinburg, which has no unrest issues. And Chimkent, which has not really unrest issues. Let's grab the unrest. Let's not ban the publication. Not a fan of banning publication. Whoa, dudes. Seriously. I was chasing you, ish. And then you just went ballistic on me. You're giving me my peace deal, though. I think it's fine. I don't think it... Do I want a longer peace deal? Kinda do. I think we're done taking land from them after this. Because this is all in trade notes that we don't really care about. And that means that kind of want them to be out of the coalition at some point. It's going to take forever for them to be out of the coalition. I think 71 is fine. If I can take some more... Oh, I can actually take the war reps. That's good. And you still have 10 reasons to give. Excellent. Let's annul your treaty to someone. No, let's just give me money. There we go. Afghanistan cedes stuff to me. Coalition is fine, I think. I mean, we got coalition in our war against the Ottomans, and they didn't dare to fire, so I'm not super afraid of coalitions anymore. I'm annoyed by those Jaunpur. Won the siege of something. You're trying to annoy me. Let's take Jaunpur. Let's try to get you guys out of here. Let's try to get in here. Interesting that we didn't get black flagged. Oh, we took the land. That's why we didn't get black flagged. Leave it, of course, please. Can't feed daily because they're too big already. They're unhappy about being big. So hard to integrate, and they're also really expensive to integrate. Now Mara, I really want you out, but I don't currently have the diplomat to do it. So just walk on your other fort, I guess. Jaunpur taking those provinces of mine. Being annoying like that. We actually went to negative. Oh, because we paid so much for the peace deal. That's also why I'm constantly not having diplo power. I see. We are on a +3 guy here, right? And I can't promote him because he's not my culture or not my religion or something. You guys really need to leave. Lost a claim on Ardabil. That is fine, I think. Jaunpur wants peace. I want your land, Jaunpur. Do I? I think I do. What's an important trade node? Dorp is kind of not important for us. It's transferring in the wrong direction. Indus matters. So if I were to take Jaunpuri land, it would have to be in the Indus trade node, which is... Who are you? Oh, me. Who are those guys? So Bangladesh, Novgorod, and then that way down. Okay. So when we talk to you and say I want Bangladesh, Novgorod, what about Multan and stuff? Oh, that is actually in. So we really want this. And then this, I guess. Which is probably gonna call a bunch of people into a coalition. But actually that's not a bad number. This is obviously a bad number for now. But and how much Diplo we're going to have to pay? Another 200 Diplo. Need to find a way of getting more Diplo power. Don't quite know how yet. Also need a way to stop these people from constantly just running into my land and being super annoying. Who doesn't need a general? You don't really need a general here. What's your name? Artemi. You can split up. How about you go there? How about you go there? Now, you have a general now. And I think you can also split up. And the guy with a general go here, and the guys without a general go here. Now, you kinda also don't need the general. Well, do you have a siege whip? You do. Let's go on Madla. Siege of Jaunpur is over. Good. Get me Patna. And I should have my diplomat back, so I should be able to peace out these guys here. So for peace. Just want your trade power. No, you say? Do I even need that trade power? I don't think I need that trade power. Let's see. I would only care about that trade power in the Indus node. Mara has 14 trade power in the Indus node. Let's not care. Not worth the guys to die in the siege there. So I'm just going to take your war reps and some ducats. Actually, we're no longer looking for prestige, so this is fine. Goodbye, Mara. No, you walk out of there and, I don't know, be at home. You chasing-ish. Apparently killing rebels. A ton of Jaunpur rebels spawned on me. Annoyingly. Come on, just kill them. Thank you. The whole rebel spawns and besieging armies. I'm not super happy with that mechanic. You can't really see that that's happening. I mean, you can assume that there's going to be some unrest when they're starting to lose, but you never know where they're actually going to have rebels. You could check the provinces for potential unrest, but even then, I would swear that most of these provinces have some sort of unrest by now. So that would mean that I can never stand in any provinces. And it's just, why would enemy rebels attack me? I might even give them what they want. They could ask me, like, to support their cause or something. That would be funny. There's a support rebels mechanic in the game, but why isn't there a... I mean, I suppose the why is because it's hard to implement, but like a support... Rebels ask your support sort of mechanic. Where rebels then would actually be on your side. At least the army would be not hostile to you. Seems like it could be fun. Army tradition decay reduction. Neat. We've learned that we need a lot more army tradition because our generals suck. We're actually fine on tradition now. It's pretty good. Still our generals are terrible. Maybe a bit unlucky on the rolls there. Now, Jaunpur. What else do you need? Oh, 101 is maybe a bit more than we can actually ask for. Why was I even able to ask for 101? Never mind. Still very far away from this. Because of the piece of value being way over the war score. I'm just asking land, right? Yes. Well then, more occupations, please. I mean, they are not co-belligerent, so I guess it makes sense. Moldavian separatists. Oh, in the newly conquered Ottoman territories. I see. You have a new job. You are now the Moldavian police. Military police, I guess. Siege of Patna, good. So soon we should have a full occupation on these guys. 81% war score at the moment, and it's gonna have to become more. Just carpet everything. We're at 90, right? 95. So we could gain or lose inflation. No, let's gain. Go to 100 again. We unfortunately currently do not have the icon that makes reduce aggressive expansion, because I took a war icon when we were fighting those Ottomans for bonus discipline. Also, please kill those guys. Yes, that's fine. Those Indians running into Siberia to annoy me. Do I have... Where are you running even? Jim Kent. Do I have a general I can put here? Probably, right? I can probably check your general. Who are you even? Yefim Bibikov. Yefim Bibikov, you are soon going to have a new job. And that new job is going to be... Oh, are you my... Oh, you're small. Thought my police force was bigger. Apparently it's not. Wait until these guys lock in. How about now? And then go to Jim Kent and clear them. Good. That's what you get for annoying me. This should... I think we essentially only need that fort. And then we have everything. Now, goodbye army. Take back all the occupation. Goodbye army again. Now you... Where are you running? Perovsk. Funny thing is, I'm really here for Transoceania, but if Jaunpur wants to get involved, then let them. By now, Diplo ideas would actually have paid off, probably. Diplo ideas have a part in there. I usually take them for the reduced aggressive expansion, but they have a part in there that reduces the cost of unjustified demands, which is all the Diplo we're constantly paying for our taking of land that we don't have claims on. Now, how dead are you? Not what I want to click. Yes. Oh, you're dead. Good. Good. Karaman, Jilan, Hormuz. It's just not people. I mean, the Ottomans should be kinda careful not to put the Ottomans too high, so they end up not having any when the truce ends. But I think we'll be fine. Waiting for themselves, give me that land. I hope we are not overextended. I mean, we are overextended, but not all according to plan. Core all of this. Be at negative Diplo power, so now we can no longer integrate. Ugh. So much work. Give me some area where there is. I mean, gonna have to figure this out anyway somehow. Just move them out here for now, and then figure out good unit placement afterwards. So this army is already home, right? Yes, good. This army is slowly moving over there. You might as well join them in the police force. You go down here, you go down here. And good. 16 minutes. Delhi is libertarians. That is not okay. Here, pay off your debt. Paying off debt is a really good way to get rid of Liberty Desire, if you can get them to have debt. So do a bit more manufactories. I guess that's what I do. But let's look for good workshops for, yeah. Let's just build all these great workshops here. They also add trade value, almost as much as the manufactory right now, and they're so much cheaper, so we can just spam them. Swedenborg declared war on Denmark. Everybody's now eating Denmark. So should we be. We have all those claims, so it wouldn't even be too expensive with the Diplo. Trans-O wants peace. Yeah, Trans-O, I know. But if I peace out right now, I probably will be over my overextension limit, right? This gives me 28% overextension. And we're already at 90, so I can't do that just yet. Wait for those cores in Afghanistan to come in. Sorry. You just gotta be last. Now, you. 40,000. It's too much. We can only have 35,000 here. So, let's have half of you here. Only 20,000 units can ever do unrest reduction anyway in a place. So, there's no need to be even more specific there. Well, unless we wanted to be drilling. Then of course we want an army that is as big as possible while still not taking attrition. So we can make maximum use of the general for drilling, because we obviously can't have 1 million generals that all drill. That's just not a thing. Now this is fine, you can walk there, you can join there. And don't like having super small stacks either, because then you're gonna have issues with, well, if the rebels pop up, you're gonna have some issues. Let's go there, and you go there. That's all good. Alright. Alright. Convert the heretics, and continue converting some heretics. I don't think we can do more Siberian expansion just yet. I mean, we don't have any Diplo power, so we couldn't even if we could. That makes sense. You guys are drilling. That's nice of you. I like it. Don't really have a general that's free. You guys, what are you doing here? Should probably be standing here to reduce that unrest. National tax minus 10%. Ugh, greedy. That's a really bad thing. Speaking of greedy, should probably kill my heir. I mean, fire my heir. The army tradition decay is nice, but 223 is not. You know what? Goodbye, Piotr. Let's see if we can find a new heir. How married are we? Not very, only to Bohemia, but we can't marry Delhi, so... I guess... Wait, only to Bohemia? So we should be able to marry... Bohemia? Did I say Bohemia? Pomerania. I did say Bohemia, but I should have said Pomerania. You guys are fine. This is unrestful territory. It is not. We should be... I don't know. There. Alright. Too stupid. Luchistan has ended. What is our next plan? Well, once we peace out Transo, that is... we do need more expansion into the south, I guess. We really need more Diplo power, but I don't think we can milk again. No, we can ask for money. Money is also nice. But you're a bit too influential. Where are you at? 49.96%. This is fine. I can ask for contribution. You're gonna ping up right away. That's okay. Can be unhappy for a month or two. Social mobility. Why social mobility? Why? 10 influence on the burghers and loss of loyalty, giant loss of loyalty on the boyars and the clergy. Who freaking ray? When do these drop off? It is 78 and 83. 5 years. 5 years of +2 is only... 5 years of +2 is 120. That's too much. So we probably have to take away land from the burghers if we do this. But this is just horrible. I don't want this. So take this. Everybody's unhappy. The burghers are too influential. Everything is bad. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. We are still probably quite a bit away from the power in this trade node that we need. 72. I mean, the power is easy. I think to get the power, all we need to do is stop collecting in the Baltic Sea. Because that currently costs us a giant amount of power. Now, if I were to stop collecting in the Baltic Sea, I could put my trader elsewhere. Where would that be? I guess Indus? I don't have a lot of power in Indus, but that seems like the only place I can see. Or Siberia, where I have a lot of power actually. But there's no money. No, there's actually some money. Let's see what happens. We're probably going to lose out on trade money. But let's see. We're making 92.9, 93 ducats, let's say. I were to transfer trade power with the Baltic Sea guy here. And then wait a month or two. Moldavian separatists in Bessarabia. Grab yourself. General, let's take Jefimi here. Jefim Bibikov. Kill the Moldavians. Goodbye. Unrest. Unrest. Not here anymore. Let's walk there. 93 I said, right? 108. Oh, that actually changed a lot. Alright. And that should have put us at easy 90%, I think, in the White Sea trade node. I assume. Ah, easy. Exactly 90%. Hey, yeesh. I missed a stack of separatists. I didn't see them were spawning, and they spawned on my drilling units, and they're gonna murder me. And it's horrible. Good thing we're insanely strong, apparently. Whew. Whoops. You know, you should pay attention to where you're drilling, if you're drilling. Where those rebels are going to spawn. Fine now. Okay. Whew. I was just focusing on money. Don't annoy me like that. So we have exactly 90% over here. We have 76 ducats, which is just still 30 ducats behind where we need to be. And I don't quite see where we're gonna get more ducats. Crimea. I mean, we need more trade power in Samarkand still. There's so much trade power that we don't have in Samarkand. Jilan. Just all transfer back from Persia, just because Persia is so rich. Should force people over here to transfer me trade power. I mean, you're not going to do it just by asking, right? No. No, you say. Jilan, do you have a % of trade? You do not. You just have a lot of trade power. Lost the siege. Oh. I had already completely forgotten about the fact that we are even still at war. I definitely didn't notice the Transoceanian peasants spawning there. It's fine. Don't quite know where we get more money. It's really unfortunate that a lot of money gets lost in Goa. Maybe we just have to make our way down there. Kill more of Jaunpur, Malva, Vijay. Ugh. Call for pizza. Soon. Soon pizza. 89%. We're almost there. Look at this. We're almost there. It's fine. But now I probably have to take that capital back before I can actually piece you out, right? Yeah. That's mean. Give me a call for pizza when I can't pizza anymore? That's just mean. Crunch, please. Thank you. Leave 5 cannons. Catch these guys. Watch the rebels. Convert more people. Done. Do we have a siege group? You do. Move. What about this cavalry in there? Send you with cavalry on the canal. Doesn't matter. There we go. Did the cause already come in? I think so, right? Yes. So now you can give me my land. And your money. And sure. List of random people. It's fine. Good. And you can, whoops, you can immediately sit on some unrest. Right there. Tech. We can actually take tech, but we're way ahead of time. So let's not. Can probably make some good states. That helps a bit at least. Tabaristan. No, right? This is not a place. It's in the wrong trade node. Fergana. Fergana. That seems like the right trade node. Samarkand, yes. So let's have you be a state and court. Oh, that was my last state slot. Hooray. Now some estates are unhappy about not having enough land, and if I give them land, then that land will rebel because... Boyars. This is boyar land. Sure. Clergy. There's probably no land that has unrest that I can give you. I mean, not unrest. You know what I mean. Low autonomy. High autonomy. Whatever. Autonomy. I have a million monies. A million monies means we need to build buildings that make me more monies, because that is kind of what we're looking for here. Bratslav, Mologa, Kolomna, Aktumbinsk, Chipok stuff, sure. Are there good marketplaces? Oh, I probably can build the bigger marketplaces too. Let's look for just good stock exchanges here. No? I cannot build this? Oh, because I don't have the tech? Why is it? Oh, because I can only build in subjects, because some subject has the tech. I see. Danzig, sure. Lublin, sure. Novgorod, Kabul, Moskva, Samarkand, Astrakhan. This is just trade power though, so it's not... It doesn't really help me increase the value, other than having me steer it. Which is good. I mean, steering it is good. It's just... Oh, Osterode I don't need. Revel? Sure. Osterode is actually bad for me. I should cancel that. Because it improves the Baltic Sea trade node. Osterode. Stop building. Now, what else do we need to do? I mean, I could gain more trade power in places by putting on the trade power edict there. If there are states. Like if Kabul is a state, Kabulistan, which it is, I can turn on protect trade. It costs more money than it makes, usually. I don't want to ally you. But it should help with the trade power, at least a tiny bit. Have my support. Yes, I'm low on prestige at the moment, so yes. Because I had to kill an heir. People tend to find that not prestigious. You need your leader back so you don't take attrition here. And drill. You don't need the leader here, so that's fine. Course. Oh. Please do. What else are we dealing with? And how else do we deal? Kam wants to marry me, ally me, whoever you are. I kinda want to send an army to Denmark. Maybe you guys should not be drilling down here, but you should be dealing with Denmark. Because Denmark has a bunch of land I want. So we need to screw over this trade node. I think we're starting to get to a point where it's really difficult for us to not do that. How do we use our trade power here anyway? There was a way to see, right? Tiny bit upstream, that is fine, but it's not what I'm looking for. Wasn't there a way to see how we're applying our trade power? Does it just not say for us? No. Pretty sure I had a way earlier to see how people were applying trade power. Maybe just by hovering over this, but that shouldn't include us. Mecklenburg, Russia. We just wield it. I don't know what happens by just wielding it, but we kinda want to wield more. Let's test something. If I were to send you to the North Sea, protecting trade there. I mean, it's gonna screw over the thing. It's not. I'm not really looking at this as an option right now. I just want to see whether this reduces the power in the English Channel, the value in the English Channel. We have more power in the North Sea. So the question is, does getting power in the North Sea, it increased? Wait. Why? I mean, maybe it's something completely different that's at work there, but that is annoying. Spend all our Diplo on more colonization. Just need so much Diplo power. Maybe I shouldn't have done the whole daily thing. So, give me a tick here. Oh, the reason the power increased here, the value, that's just so high. No. Send my boats back immediately. First of all, our power doesn't seem to have increased at all. Why not? Our ships are not here yet, I guess. Let's just wait for the ships to be there to see. Course, good. So now we have 5%. But that doesn't really seem to have done it. And the reason it increased by so much, I assume, is because now a lot of the White Sea power, now a lot of the White Sea is going to... going on because we lost trade power here. That's obviously bad. I can lose 50 admin, that's fine. What are my rebels? Afghan separatists. Let's not have a drilling army killed by separatists again. Well, didn't get killed last time, but still. In Ghazni. Ghazni and surroundings. Probably not a place we're drilling right now. What separatists do you have in Multan? Let's stop drilling in Multan anyway, because we're gonna need those guys to kill the Ghaznis, the Afghan separatists. Giant spy network in Oirat. Cancel. I want claims on Oirat. Anything good? I think there was like one good place, right? This is 9. 3, 3, 3. 14. Do I already have a bunch of claims on you? Oh, from the standard thing. Yes. Alright. I could probably threaten war on Oirat, right? Would that work? No. Russian core, relative worth of province, strength of alliances gives us a bonus, so we're stronger than Ming. I mean, we knew that. So we want Irtesh or we want this place. Yetsu, but really Irtesh. If I were to threaten over that, you would say no. Right? Irtesh. Yeah. Very much no. Not a Russian core. But we have a basic claim, a permanent claim on it. I just don't want to go to war with Ming. I think I prefer the idea of the... What we lost? Oh, Norway is back. Hello, Norway. I assume you don't have any friends yet, Norway. You don't. Immediately gonna declare war because before you can find friends. My army's not quite there yet, but it's coming. It's fine. Agent Oirat got arrested. That's fine. We have a million claims anyway. Now I also know why I didn't keep the claims in Oirat. So what other ways do we have to gain more trade? I mean, we still have the policy that's coming up once we finally get enough Diplo to eat, to fill out the ideas. That is good. I have military power. I think I'm going to use some of that to strengthen government. We're not full on absolutism, right? No, not at all. Let's do some strengthen government here. Military development doesn't really help with our trade value, except for the fact that it means we can do more Diplo development, but we are so low on Diplo power that I don't see that being relevant ever. So yeah, I should probably send one of my guys to improve with outraged countries. How's my fight against Norway going? It seems to be going fine. Fight. Bremen has cancelled their military access, that's fine. Lose a bunch of manpower, that's also fine. I mean, good. You now control the war goal. Good. Going here. Colony grown. I think it's still fine to do these colonies because we want the trade power in Siberia. And the value in Siberia too. Also we want to fulfill that mission. So as much as it pains me to spend all this Diplo, I think we should. Especially since we currently have Sweden declares on Denmark again. Yeah, Denmark's just dead. And then yeah, it feels like we may have to... Ooh, can we? Wait, Scotland is really small. You're not even Scotland. No, you are Scotland. Do you still have colonial subjects? You do. That's unfortunate. Because I think you would vassalize. Could probably get them to vassalize if they didn't have that colonial subject. And then we could have just claims, probably even still cores, right? You probably still have cores in the English? You do. And then use that as a way into England. What are your friends? The Isles and France. Don't mind the Isles. Be nice if France would decide that that is not an alliance worth keeping. Siege pips? Yes. Be a fine-ish siege deck, that is fine enough. Split you in half. Send half of you there. Send half of you there to murder people. Already won the siege of Akershus. Akershus? Whatever. What shoes? Swedes have a lot of rebels there, noble rebels in Sweden. This is all fine. Convert Jakand. Go ahead and convert Tobolsk. Sure. That's a place. I really don't want to no-CV the British. Or the Scottish. Ooh, Faroe. The Faroes are Norwegian. That's good. We take them in the war, then we can fabricate claims on the British and fight Verden, Aragon, the Papal State, and Iroquois. So nobody. The question is how we get troops onto Great Britain. Probably don't. That probably means I need to build a bunch of shipyards. And I should have done that anyway. Build me... Where are my shipyards? There. Shipyards. I want a bunch of naval force now, please. That allows us to build a bigger trading fleet, which we need anyway. And in this case, it's also going to allow us to build some heavies first, which both helps us with the mission that we have and with the fact that we have to beat the English on the high seas, I think. And we can check the navy. What are we doing time-wise? Oh, 40 minutes. Last thing we're going to do is check the navy here. Who has the most heavy ships? Great Britain has 30 heavies, and that's it. So we need to beat 30 heavies. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, why don't you like my video, subscribe to my channel, and if you have anything to say, do it down there in the comments section. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.